Hello, it's Miss Knight here. First, I want to apologize for my background. Usually we don't have boxes behind our sofa like this, but we have a new puppy in the house. His name's Mojo, and he keeps trying to go after my bunny Miko, and this is the best way we could keep him from jumping over the sofa to getting to her. This is really late at night for me to be making a video like this, but I was so excited to share it with you. My daughter Sabrina and I got to go to a farm sanctuary today. We went to the Wileyville Foster Farm in Cleveland, Missouri, and we got to see some wonderful animals. They work with the Kansas City Pig Rescue Network, who are a wonderful bunch of people. I met a few of them, and they just, they're so dedicated. They volunteer their time, money, energy to finding new homes for pigs from terrible situations. They rescue the pigs. The pigs spend time at these farm sanctuaries where they can heal and get better and learn how to love and learn how wonderful life can be. And then they find them new families. It's wonderful. And I got to read this book to one of the pigs there. Her name's Josephine. This is, of course, one of my favorite books. It's a book I used to read to my kids when they were little, called Hope, about a rescue pig. You will see and hear me read this later, but first I want you to meet Angela and some of the pigs that are at Angela's Wileyville Farm. Okay? I will see you later.
Walter is at 20 pounds. We just got him up to 20 pounds. When they came into us, they had what we call sleigh hooves. Their hooves were about 6 inches long.
Oh my gosh.
You'll notice they have little humps right here in their backs. That is from not being able to stand properly on their back. Every bone in their spine, all of their rib cages. I started them out on a mash diet of warm oatmeal, pellets and water with a little bit of pumpkin or applesauce or yogurt, anything to get nutrition in them. We ate about 2 or 3 tablespoons at a time every 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, just like a baby.
If you encourage the growth too fast, their organs would outgrow their bone structure. And since their bone structure is set at this size, we have to make sure that their organs and their bodies don't. A typical potbelly pig, they're in the mini pig class, which is anything under 300 pounds, and that is mini compared to a normal farm hog. An adult potbelly will weigh anywhere from 80 to 180 pounds on average. So the fact that he is completely full grown and weighs 20 pounds kind of gives you an idea of where he is in that growth cycle.
I was thinking,
Elvis was, from our understanding, and of course because it's an active case we don't get a lot of details, was picked up by his hind legs and thrown against the wall.
Oh my god.
Well, that wall had water pipes on the, and he actually broke his femur right above his kneecap.
Oh,
so at that point the amputation was our only choice. Our vet has been in practice for over 30 years, and he did say that this is the one and only rear leg amputation he's ever done that he did not have to tie off the femoral artery. There was already so much damage to the soft tissue in there. But as you can see, he is
very happy.
Happy as he can be. He gets around. He's pretty agile on that back leg. The things that will happen as he grows, you'll notice he takes that back leg and pops it to the middle to help stabilize his weight.
Yeah.
So he will end up with joint arthritis issue. So he's on a special diet. He also gets chiropractic care once every 3 weeks to try and help keep him in alignment.
hi, this is Miss Knight, and I am here with Josephine. She is a wonderful pig, and I am here to read a book called Hope. Now, as you have seen at Wileyville, they have a lot of rescue pigs, and this book is about a rescue pig. None of the pigs here got were in the same situation as Hope, but they were all in a very bad situation, and they needed to find loving, caring homes. And a lot of them here are still for adoption. Okay, so let's read about Hope. Hope is written by Randy Houk and illustrated by Walt Sturrock. Hope was born one summer morn. No one clapped or blew a horn. She was just another pig, pinkish white and not so big. She was barely 2 pounds weight, smallest of her litter mates. Luckily, there were just 10 piglets in the faro pen. Hope was last in line to nurse. Larger piglets pushed in first. Stronger piglets claimed the front. Hope was just a little runt. You can hear the farm animals in the background, can't you? Hope got lots of milk that day. She began to romp and play, bumping, squealing with her brothers, tumbling, grunting with the others, rooting through the bed of hay, climbing while her mother lay. Late at night, the piglets sleep, piled up in a velvet heap. There's a light to give them heat, and by nature, pigs are neat. Didn't know that, did you? Even newborn piglets try. They like their nest clean and dry. Only when it's hot would they wallow in the mud all day. That's because pigs can't sweat. Pigs stay cool in mud that's wet. Hope would never miss a feed. She grew quickly like a weed. Soon she matched the others' weight, though she'd start small and late. Born inside a factory farm, at best Hope was safe from harm. When Hope reached 3 weeks of age, she was put into a cage, taken from her loving mother, with her sisters, with her brothers. Hope grew quickly, Hope grew fast. Hope was fed a lot of mash, soybeans mix and scraps and whey, many feedings every day. Do you think it's healthy to eat that much? It's not healthy for humans. It's not healthy for animals either. Dark and cramped inside the crate, for 3 months the piglets wait. Here they could not turn around. Root for acorns in the ground. In the crate the floor was wire, not the floor pigs' hooves required. With the piglets jammed in close, piglets often caught their toes. No one heard Hope's painful squeals. No one cared what Hope might feel. When a worker finally came, poor Hope's legs were bent and lame. See, her hooves got caught in those wires, and she couldn't move. She was stuck there, that poor little pig. Though he got her toes set free, no one brought a vet to see. No one cared, for soon she would grow enough to sell for food. She was meant to gain more weight, but the more she gained and ate, all the more her leg grew lame from the weight upon her frame. And before she got much older, the poor bent leg could not hold her. She would try to walk and fall. Soon she couldn't walk at all. Toss her out, a worker spat. We can't sell a pig like that. In a dumpster Hope was tossed. She lay thinking all was lost. Lying in the dark one day, watching shadows slip away, Hope heard noises just outside. Hope heard noises and she cried. Would you throw someone out just because they couldn't walk? That's not right, is it? People like that and animals like that need help. Something's in there, someone said. in the dumpster left for dead. Open up the lid. Be quiet, be quick. It sounds dreadful. It sounds sick. Up the lid flew, and the light made Hope blink. It was so bright. Then she felt a gentle hand. Oh, how awful, said the man. She's alive, a woman said. It's a wonder she's not dead. You can see her legs not right. She's a pretty sorry sight. Can we keep her, said the voice. Have we really got a choice? Leg or no, she can't stay here. Barely hanging on, that's clear. She needs food. She needs a vet. Maybe we'll save that leg yet. So are these the workers from the factory? It doesn't sound like that. They didn't care at all about her. They were careful. They were kind. In the truck, Hope rode behind. In a blanket she was rolled, sheltered from a damp and cold. To a farm in New York State, the truck drove and got there late. In a barn in soft, dry hay, under heat lamps, Hope soon lay. Hope was given food to eat, warm mash for a special treat. She was cleaned and then rubbed dry. She gave one long, grateful sigh. She'll be fine, the kind man said. Leave her, Laurie. Get to bed. Okay, Jean, but you come too. You've done all there is to do. Hope felt peaceful, warm and cozy. Hope felt safe and full and dozy. Hope felt something kind of bump against her soft pink little rump. Lifting up her head, she saw there beside her in the straw quite a handsome spotted pig, gray and white and not so big. This was Johnny. He was new. He'd been there a week or two. Turning toward his whiskered chin, Hope saw Johnny start to grin, and he settled by her side, right against her hide to hide. In the morning, there they were, Hope and Johnny next to her. Look, said Jean, you found a friend. Maybe that will help you mend. Later on, the vet inspected Hope and said that the leg is infected. I'm afraid it's gone too long. This leg always will be wrong. Keep an eye on her, you two. See what she can learn to do. She seems happy. Look at her. If she were a cat, she'd purr. Hope felt safe. She liked this place. You could see it on her face. Johnny rubbed against her hide. Johnny wouldn't leave her side. Hope was smiling. You could tell she felt happy. Oh! She felt well. That was a rooster. Maybe she can learn to cope, Laurie said. Let's name her Hope. Hope's still at the sanctuary. She can't walk, but she's still merry. She can kind of scoot around, pull her bad leg on the ground. Johnny's with her every day. She's his mate for life, they say. Hope's now a 900-pounder. She's glad Jean and Laurie found her. Children come from near and far, come in bus and come in car. They see sheep and lambs and cows. They see rabbits, they see sows, turkeys, goats, and chickens too. Pigs that fetch and come to you. Pigs are smart as any dog. No dog smarter than a hog. They pat Johnny, they pat Hope. They can tell she's learned to cope. They hear Jean and Laurie tell how to treat farm creatures well. If you think you'd like to see how farm animals can be, when they're loved and kept with care, The farm sanctuary's there, 30 miles from Watkins Glen. Go and see. You'll make a friend. The end. Now, this book is about the pig Hope, who was saved by Jean and Lori Bauer at the farm sanctuary in Watkins Glen, New York. That's a very famous, very big farm sanctuary. They actually have 2 locations now. But this is Wileyville's farm sanctuary. And that is, oh, I lost my train of thought. Josephine. And Josephine needs love and care just as much as Hope did. And here at Wileyville, they give lots of care to all kinds of animals, just like the farm sanctuary in the book. And all animals need to be treated like this. And like they said, pigs are smarter than dogs. If they're given a chance and given love and care just like you would give a dog, you'll see that a pig will be your best friend. I hope you enjoyed visiting Wileyville with us and that you enjoyed the story Hope as much as I do and my children do. It's a wonderful, true story that teaches you about factory farming and about how wonderful pigs can be. And we're going to leave you with a short little video introducing you to Harvey at Wileyville. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, hi, Andie. Come here, Hart. Now, he is very muddy. He was just in his wallet.
Oh, that's fun.
Come here, Hart.
Oh.
Harley, come here. Harley, come here. Remember the pregnant pigs and the 2 males that I agreed to take?
Yes.
Harley is one of them. When Harley got here, he was about this tall. And we thought, oh my gosh, that is one big pig.